Good morning. As we begin our fifth week of the Lenten season, there is an old Hasidic tale about a woman of great wealth whose child died, and she went to a wise man of the village who was known to perform miracles. The woman offered to give away all of her wealth if the child could only be brought back to life. The wise man told her that in order for her wish to be granted, she would have to journey through the land and bring him a coal from the fire of one house that death had not touched, a house in which no one, not master nor servant, had grieved for the loss of a loved one. The woman went from house to house, and at the end of a year returned to the wise man without the coal, but with a heart that had finally accepted the obvious fact that death is a part of life, and that no one is exempt from the sorrow that moves in its wake. Yesterday, our fifth Sunday of the Lenten season, we heard of the death of Lazarus and his friend Jesus, who raised him from the dead, challenging us that no one is exempt from death. And Jesus certainly understood this because Jesus grieved. The raising of Lazarus is a reminder to us that death is not the end of the story, it's the middle of the story. The end of the story is transformation and new life. We don't understand in human terms what that means, but we do know that the promise that Jesus gives us is that it will be a new way of being with God. The God who surprised us with life will surprise us in eternal life. This is what we celebrate at Easter. This is what we are preparing ourselves to celebrate. And then, of course, what Jesus says to us then, do not be afraid. If we are able to live with the reality of death, we will live a much more fulfilled life, because we'll take advantage of every single moment. Have a good fifth week of our Lenten season as we approach the celebration of Palm Sunday, Holy Week, and then the great celebration of Easter. Good day to all.